20 viewers. What? Graham. What? I got Nathan Graham, man. And Nathan Graham. Welcome everybody to another stream. Today we'll be playing Vampyr. Hope you enjoy. I won't last that long. Last save. I need this one. This one.
Dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Somebody.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary! Mary! No! This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Buddy. That way.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
There's one of those vermin.
No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Put an end to you!
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit!
Now, I can defend myself.
Got him.
Tricky bastards! Kill the thing!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. are you? Stupid beast!
Fucker!
Sorry.
Yeah.
Leech spotted! Watch
No,
out!
please, stop!
It's down! Finish it!
Who are you? What do you want?
Then all.
I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's sake?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Yeah.
I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here. Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Yes. Oh. Oh, they got turned.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
Nothing's. Hey. Call Eldritch. Shillings. Nels.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer
Who goes there?
The prayer was summoned by warrior soul. The child born from darkness must take scent of his power.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
That did not normally. That dude died normally.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
$5. Nothing here. Bloody.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
Oh,
It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only. This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who tames blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Vampyric. Oké, autografie. Need to unlock class.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Shit.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward! Clever fucking beast!
Use the stick.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Back home.
Die, vermin!
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Stupid beast!
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Back in the grave! Die, beast!
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Oh.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood. the dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. I can't believe I'm doing this. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Oh. Aluminum shot.
This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked, all right.
Damn it. No. There's a door over here.
Where has everyone gone?
Oh, I don't. Oh. Level up. 500 XP. Thousands. I need health. Health has been restored. Yep. Got some fatigue, anemia, sepsis.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
Oh, look around first. Maybe I can find some. The royal fleets. John today.
At last, a little life.
I should just run as far away from
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders?
Who is
this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman.
Okay.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale. I'll leave
you in a ball.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
Hello, sir.
I don't know.
Maybe you...
What's going on around?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say...
The sewer dog?
No one knows.
Oh.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar. A turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir.
I only see...
Oh. Well, yeah.
I'll leave.
I'll leave. Okay. Shit.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
My God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man.
Just climb the steps.
Yes?
No fun.
No funny business. I am.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself. I need a word. Anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor? That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Not long ago, this mess would have given me a laugh.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something. Hello, sir.
And you're still ugly.
I'll leave.
Welcome back.
I can't say I
Hey, I told you,
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide men.
Goodbye.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
I hope I live long enough to see them whip. Evening, sir. Can I
have a few I spoke to Dr. Swansea.
The truth?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom...
I'm just the barmaid here, okay?
I can feel...
It's Will.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual.
Why are you...
I mean, his skin...
Tell me about this.
Will was a sailor.
Why keep it as...
Tom's nothing, if not...
I see.
Hence.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
You again.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your...
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie?
I didn't lie.
Who is he?
William.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's...
How was he?
Sicker than usual, perhaps.
I need to find him.
You could try his boat.
Please describe...
What do you expect? He's a tool.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him...
Okay.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note. These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must read.
Here. Let's head back to a warm fire.
Shut that foolish...
It's a leech! I'll put it in you!
There we go.
Watch yourselves! You are kidding! Murdering bastard!
Oh, that was fun. Hideouts. New hideouts unlocked. Lead plating. Okay. $54, $56. Level 4. Nah. What? I hear stuff.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this. Watch it! It's a killer!
Goodbye. What the hell happened?
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I need a drink, I'm so thirsty. William. As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before. No. I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Just a sip, I promise
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Me at least 2 shots of this thing.
Stop.
The hell?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Hell.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
3000 healthy.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But I will tell you, she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Come on, move it.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Nah, it's my turn.
District healthy.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the
Come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice?
Insult.
All right.
Yes. Follow me, Mr.
Blood crawling.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Clay Fox.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
It's locked, all right.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with...
Thank you.
Yes, Doc.
I would like to ask... And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in.
I gave him a sedative.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him.
It's right to assume, Dr.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better...
Apologies, I've only just met him the once.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant
If you could...
Second floor of the...
Thank you. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed.
That's quite a bluff.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind.
I'm not sure...
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during...
No need to explain, Dr. Reed.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear?
So what do you do?
I've been an ambulance driver since...
It sounds like...
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost...
You left an infected patient outside...
Go there yourself if you want.
Since you're on the front line...
It's a complete...
Are you really smart?
And why not? I've already been...
But you're not defending it.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor.
I'd like to see your...
Wise choice, Doctor.
Ooh, Milton.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody...
Bye. Got him. Keep out. Well, this screw. Shillings. 5. Serious. Oh shit. What the hell was that? The fuck was that? That was one shot.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening.
Good evening.
I have some...
What? The epidemic...
I retrieved your...
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl.
Not at all, Milton.
Good.
What's going on?
Pippa's tired.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples, just like you, come together in difficult circumstances.
Maybe you're right.
You do realize you could both get fired.
Come on, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new sir.
Your name has...
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for?
You keep calling me...
Well...
And why...
I don't need to believe...
I see.
Never.
It's...
delusional, you say?
Please.
I can...
I'm assuming you...
It's only a cover.
Who are...
I can...
The stuff...
I'm not speaking.
I see.
Thank you, Mort.
Oh, Mortal.
Who are...
Is that not enough?
I'm curious.
There was such a...
I'll leave you.
Fear and disgust.
Good evening, sir.
Unless you're here.
I'm Dr. Reed.
You guessed.
How is your stay with...
Oh, it's bliss.
Can I ask you...
It's the pain.
Who is...
Nobody since...
You don't seem...
My face hurt.
Can I do it?
Nurses gave me a...
How close are you to...
Wait for her next.
Aren't you afraid?
She's quite hot.
So do you let...
And why not?
She could dis...
And it's another...
You do...
In her madness.
Where were you stationed?
I really...
No offense.
You were an officer, weren't you?
Goodbye.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Level 6, level 1.
Good evening,
Good evening, Doctor.
And I'm Dr.
Well...
Pepper.
Yes?
I have no...
The rules say...
Is he worth?
Hey.
How would you describe...
It's serious.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last...
I wish I could believe you.
You must...
So...
How long?
Or long enough to see...
You'd be surprised what dedication... How is the...
Not well.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis?
Milton's not the kind...
Why does Milton dislike...
I don't...
Goodbye. Good evening, Doctor.
Dr. Reed. I am Thoreau Strickland. Doctor...
Please, could you...
I'm a great...
I'd
rather not talk about...
As long as you're caught...
You're not the first...
What made...
I'm not ashamed to...
I'll give you some advice, but...
Of course, sir.
What...
Well, it is all...
You seem...
I'm convinced that...
Questions remain...
True.
Do you need...
Well, yes, maybe...
Do you want me to play?
Oh, no, Dr. Reed.
I see.
Tell me... Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly.
What is it you really want?
Fair question.
Tell me, Mr...
Our first diagnosis was compromised.
But why would he hide?
Because he is a proud father.
This personal involvement...
I agree.
Do you think keeping him...
All I know...
Goodbye.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
I don't know if a third...
I see.
I'm Harvey Fiddick.
Tell me about...
I'm just a regular...
I was more curious...
I'm a carpenter.
Tell me...
Strickland and Ack.
What do you mean?
I often had...
Are you
Well...
I won't lie.
Are you sure you don't...
In other Tell me about you.
My wife died because of me.
How could your job...
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself...
Of course I didn't hurt myself.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer.
How are your children?
Oh, they were smaller then.
Goodbye for... Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help?
No.
Really?
I don't want to talk.
I suppose that this pain is...
Yes.
Could you at least tell me your...
Mortimer.
How painful is your...
So painful, I'd rather...
I'll let you...
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Matt.
It's my son.
I'm Dr. Jonathan.
I'm Beatrice Gos...
What do you think of your...
I have had the...
Is there something in...
Some of the staff...
Tell me more about you.
The ambulance driver was quite rude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the
She charged you?
Yes. And
I share...
I don't expect...
What can you tell me?
Not much to say.
Are you really that rich?
Yes. Thanks to my husband.
May I ask...
I'm a teacher by profession.
What do you think of your reception?
I have had...
Is there some...
Some of the
Goodbye, Miss... Good evening, sir. I'm Dr.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way?
Let us just say...
Tell me, Waverley.
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride.
Are you thinking about something?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery.
Why do you?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick...
Other people may say that.
Conservative.
And are you not...
Rivalry.
Since you're...
Let's just say I'm...
Carelessness.
We're here to save lives.
I don't intend to run...
Modern medical...
If you have...
Dr. Swansea...
I know we've never met before.
Oh.
Aren't you too old for such...
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed.
It seems you have...
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as science.
We can at least agree... I don't know what you've heard.
I don't question...
And what exactly...
I served in the war, just like you.
Be careful what you...
I only want...
This is ridiculous.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about...
Thank you.
Fatigue.
Come now, we can handle it.
Be
very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Good evening. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague.
A colleague?
Not anymore, sir.
What do you mean? You used to be a...
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise.
Are you afraid, or...
Why should I? How did you... After I left the army, I worked at...
An interesting...
Sir.
Have we met before?
I don't think so.
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir.
Why do you have to watch?
Because these poor...
Why close the...
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the...
Please show me.
Of course.
Oh.
Good evening.
Please show.
Of course.
I got everybody. Ah, not everybody.
Ghost on every street corner. The daily routine.
Ah, there she is.
Good evening, Nat.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir.
Did he really?
All members...
I see.
You must...
How are things here?
Not good. Sorry, Doc.
Do you think that...
We are all...
I'm not...
Brilliant
Most of them.
It would be it...
Is there...
Well...
Why should his aid...
I guess it's fair...
Nurse...
No. I made... disagree with some...
Goodbye now.
Yeah, well, I already have him.
It's only a matter of...
Good evening.
Good evening.
Goodbye. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
treatment for cold, pneumonia and bronchitis.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop the live stream from here. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to. And I'll be off for today. Bye bye everybody.